Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. And tonight, I am actually not in Yuma, Arizona. That's right. Where am I? I am in Tucson, Arizona. We came over today, my sister, me, my mom, and dad, because my dad has a procedure. I know that a lot of you guys know that he was coming over today. And Blue Self-Reliance is here, and it is 3 o'clock in the morning where she is. That is craziness across the pond, 3 o'clock in the morning. So that is so sweet of you to come in. And Becky is here. Pafford Homestead is here. And I can see other people here. It says there's 10 people, but other people aren't making comments. They're just watching. And so that is totally okay. And John is here. John, I just watched your video when you went to that meetup with all those guys. That was totally fun. And Mary Ranch is in. Hello, good evening. Becky says that it's 10 p.m. where she is. I'm sure of how much I can view. You need to go to bed, girl. Yes, it's getting late. And Shawnee from Vancouver is in. Black's Tropical Homestead. Hello, soul sister. How are ya? Very fun. Craig, how are ya? Tell Dean we wish him all the best. I will certainly tell him. And he had some tests today. He had to do, regular COVID tests. They always do that before a procedure anymore. I think that his other ones were some blood tests. And then tomorrow morning, he has to be over there. We have to take him over at 7 o'clock in the morning. His procedure's at 9 o'clock, and it's supposed to take 2.5 hours. So everything will be good. So Susie and I are, we've been hanging out, playing on the computers. She has been working. She's sitting over there. And, oh, look here. Joy-Ann, how are ya? Thank you so much for praying for Dad. I appreciate that. And I will see you soon because we are going back to Wyoming we're leaving on Saturday, and we should be back Monday afternoon because we're seeing 2 of our sons. So we will be back, and I'm so excited to be back in Wyoming. Not that I don't love Arizona, because I do love Arizona, but it will be fabulous. And I'm bringing some plants home, and I will be ready to plant right away. The vineyard chicks are here. How are ya? That was a really cool video on how to protect your chickens from bird flu. And I thought that was very good the way that you did it. Bunky, I loved your little section, of course, because you know how much I love you. So that was awesome. Joyanne, I can't wait to be home too. I'm just totally happy. Becky, thanks so much. I appreciate the safe travels, and we are just really excited about going. Now, Joe did not come with us to Tucson. So he went bowling today, and he goofed around. He said he didn't really do anything. He was going to go for a bike ride tonight, and he was already missing me. So that made me happy. But Tucson is 85 degrees right now, and so we're happy about that. And I have been doing my series on top 10 reasons to homestead in the city or the suburbs. I have a few videos out. My next one is Make It, Bake It, Sow It, Grow It. And it's all really the basic economies of being on a homestead. That's what it's going to be about. Oh, and we got more people in. Eden's Garden. Hello. Have you been in one of my lives before? If you have, forgive me, I did not remember. If this is your first time, welcome. And we have a seed on good soil. Hello. I love the zinnia. That is fabulous. And Angie is in. Hi, Ange. How are ya? Oh, and Eden's Garden has not been in one of my lives before, so welcome. And do you have a regular YouTube channel? because if you do, I will mark you down and I will go over and see you. And because some people that are in the chats and they're in the different, they make comments and stuff, they don't actually have videos, they just support YouTube channels. And so I always like it, if it's a new channel that I don't know about, I want to stop over and see ya. And Karen is here. She says, good evening, Sandy. Glad you made it to Tucson safely. Us too. Dad drove the whole way. Susie asked him if she could drive. I asked if I could drive, but he wanted to drive, so we're letting him drive. He does not get to drive home, though. I am driving home. And Brenda is in. Hello, Brenda. She has Redbird Farm. And Becky says 85, question mark. Yes, it's 85 degrees in Tucson, Arizona. I'd love to see that within a couple of weeks. We're in the mid 40s to 60s lately in Pennsylvania. Back in Wyoming, they had been 64 the other day, but the high today, I think, was about 49. And so it's back and forth, so it'll probably be 30, 32 tonight. So there could be a little frost, but I don't think too bad a frost. But when we get home, in less than a week, 6 days, it should be prime weather for planting. So I'm totally excited about that. And everybody is saying hi. I love watching you whenever I get the chance. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that. And Lynn is in. Lynn, I love the pictures of your little sun catcher, light catcher that I sent you. And that was so fun to see that. And the octopus. So that was fun. And actually, I am going to give one of them away tonight. So later on, we'll do a thing. And I am not going to be on a long time. I always like my lives for about a half hour anyway. But we are going out to dinner tonight. And my sister Susie found a Mexican restaurant that has been in business in Tucson for 100 years. And they're celebrating 100 years of being in business. And so we are going to go to that tonight. Angie made a big trip, and she's saying we did 1,100 miles on Friday and half that today, and tomorrow they get home. But they went over, picked up Aaron's grandmother, bringing her back and to Utah. So it was a fast trip for them. So that's so sweet of her to pop into the live tonight when I know that she's way busy. Our Brown, how are you? I made vanilla today by your video. Yay! That is so fun. I just can't go without vanilla. And today, even though I'm not home, but Joe's home, if he doesn't get it today, he will get it tomorrow. I am getting a package of vanilla from Sri Lanka. And so we're going to do some videos with that and some recipes. And I'm actually going to give some of them away. So you'll have to keep an eye on the channel, and you could win some vanilla beans. It'd be awesome. Becky says, I understand that eagerness to garden. Oh, my sister and I were talking about gardens and what we're planting, what we're not planting. And because we always grow so much stuff, and then we give half of it away. And so not that I never mind giving it away, but it is crazy fun. And Lynn says she loves both of them. I thought the pictures were adorable. So happy that you sent those to me. And let's see. Oh, look at Bunky saying hi. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, it always helps when you hit the like button. It helps with the analytics, and I just so appreciate it. Now, Karen, see that little thing she has at the end of In the Kitchen with Karen? That means that she is a member. And we have Little Frenchie in Big Texas, and Bunky is in here. And so I just appreciate, though it says Vineyard Chicks, but if it said Bunky, then it would be different. And Lynn is in here, and she is a member. And Rebecca has just popped in. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I saw you on another live just a little teeny bit ago. I know, Becky. Vanilla beans. Woohoo. First, they sent me a package, and I'd given them both of my addresses because I wasn't sure when they were going to send them, but they sent them earlier. And so they knew the dates that I was going to be in Arizona. Well, they sent it to Wyoming, and the post office couldn't find it. DHL said that it had come. And I really questioned it because they're not supposed to, they don't really send them to P.O. boxes. And I told the people in Sri Lanka, they don't really send them to P.O. boxes, but that's what they wanted. So I gave them my P.O. boxes. And it went someplace, but it never came to me. So they resent vanilla beans that should be at my house today or tomorrow. So I'm totally just stoked. Rebecca says, I'm bouncing all over the place tonight. That's what I do, because a lot of times there'll be multiple lives, and I'll just go back and forth and listen to all of them. And, because they support your channel, so you want to support their channel. And so it's just, one of those things you got to do, because there's only so many hours in a day that people can have live streams. And we will be back home from Tucson, because we're in Tucson today. If my dad's procedure goes really well, they said he could go home tomorrow. But my sister and I figure that they'll probably have him stay overnight. He is 91 years old, and we will just go back on Wednesday. And so it will work out either way, whatever, because I don't want him to have a rough trip back, though it's just a little over 3 hours, 3.5 hours. But it's not comfortable, riding in a car for a long time anyway. And I just don't want him to be uncomfortable. And I would rather him have a whole day of recovery, but we'll see how everything works and everything. Oh, look at here. The Steph girl is here. Hi, Steph. How are ya? I'm so excited about seeing you this weekend. I can't even tell you. I got some little things that I've been picking up for you, and I think you'll like them. Because they're funny, and I think you'll like them. But on our way, we are going to see stuff. Oh, and look at Bunky came in outside of the Vineyard Chicks. Now, Bunky's garden, Bunky is part of the Vineyard Chicks, and 3 sisters in Michigan, and they are always doing fabulous things. But Bunky's showed her garden, her inside stuff right now, because it could snow still in Michigan. You can't be planting things out yet. And so I'm just totally excited about all of her plants that she's going to have out soon. And it's just going to be fabulous. And the chat is going way too fast for me to read everything. Mary says, Bunky, doing the tarp truck for my zucchini and spaghetti squash. Awesome. And Zombie Prepper is in. Hello, how are ya? Wonderful. And, trick. Sorry. So it's the tarp trick, not tarp truck. Because at first I didn't know what she was talking about. Drops Family Garden. Hello, how are you? And I'm just going through the chat because it is going way faster than I can keep track of. But everybody's saying hi to everybody, and I like that. And Mary Ranch is one of my members also. So thanks so much, Mary. And little Frenchie in Big Texas. And I saw Jake's video on the albino frog that was in your greenhouse. That was so cool. And so I had never seen an albino frog. And maybe in Texas you guys have a lot of them, but I had never seen one. So that was kind of cool. Grace and Fire is in. Hi, Glenda. How are ya? And so tomorrow, my dad has a procedure. I am also on a live stream tomorrow with Lisa at Yogi Holler Farm. And it's while Dad's in his surgery. So I figured we're just going to be sitting around anyway. So I thought it would work out fine. And so tomorrow morning, I posted on the community tab, so you can have a link if you want to pop on over for that. And Lisa lives over by Custer, South Dakota, not too far from where my parents live in the summertime. And so when I go over I'm actually going to be over to her farm this month. And so I'm bringing her a beehive. It doesn't have any bees in it. And I'm bringing her raspberries. And I'm going to do some filming, and we're going to do some videos together, and it'll just be so much fun. So I'm excited about being on her live tomorrow. And everybody is still saying hi. When you see Nightbot and it has a channel and the link, that is because they are a member. And Nightbot just goes through and randomly picks different channels that are my members, because my membership is 99 cents. How can you go wrong with that? And so we have been on for 15 minutes, 16 minutes, really, basically. And I am going to give one of my sun catchers away, light catchers. So it has a little ring so you can hang it up. And these are smaller than my great big long ones. And so the nice thing about it is that you can hang it in your window, you can hang it in a room, you could literally hang it from your rear view mirror. They're anywhere from 8 inches to 10 inches, depending on which one it is. But this is the one I'm giving away today. And so I'm not going to stay on my live too long, because I'm going out to dinner with my parents and my sister. And girls, Steph wants to know if you girls got her little package she sent you. So you'll have to answer her. And but if you make a comment, just say anything. It doesn't matter. You could put a number, you could put a word, whatever you want. And I am going to type in the little thing, and Nightbot will pick who the winner is. Now, you have to live in the United States. So Blue Self-Reliance, I am sorry, but I have tried to send things over to Europe, and sometimes it has worked very well, and other times it has not worked well. And so I just don't send them out of the country anymore. And even in Canada, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not good. And so it wastes my money if it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. And so that's just the way it is. So I am going to type in my little thing, and Nightbot will pick a winner. So all you had to do is make a comment in the last, I think it's 5 minutes. Oh, and Kettle Kitchen is in too. Hello, how are you? Just made it in because I'm giving away a little sun catcher. See, this is fused glass, this part right here. And then I use the special paint for fused glass that can go up to basically 1,500 degrees, that paint can. And it becomes part of the glass when it gets fired. So let's see who Nightbot picks. And it's, totally Nightbot does it. I don't have to do anything. And oh my gosh, it's the Vineyard Chicks. So girls, I know I have your address. So I will send this to you. I actually won't send it till Wednesday when I get home, because I don't know where the post office is in Tucson, Arizona. And I don't know how my box is to put it up or anything. So congratulations to the Vineyard Chicks. That is awesome. And I just watched when Bunky showed the little fused glass bird that she had won one time from me. And so that is fabulous. Oh, look at here. Lazy Days with Jessie and Lisa. How are you today? And Kettle Kitchen is in. And I wanted fried chicken. No offense, okay? Redbird. I get that. It's so funny. Glenda, I am in Tucson until Wednesday morning, because my dad's having a surgery here tomorrow morning. And so we were here for a little bit. And Tucson is a nice place. There used to be a restaurant in Tucson, and I don't know if there still is, that we went to years ago. And every 6 weeks they changed their menu. It was downtown someplace, but it was fabulous. You know, the whole place was fabulous. The way it looked, the food was amazing. So I don't know if they still have that or not. And so, but I'm going to let you guys go. I've been on for 20 minutes, and I want to spend time with my mom and dad and with my sister. And so we are going to Mexican food. So I hope it's good. But everybody, thanks so much. Vineyard Chicks, I will mail this out to you. And I hope you enjoy it and hang it wherever you guys want to. Okay, so everybody, thanks so much. Thanks for all the people that stopped in, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.